We get teacher education, a comparative perspective. Introduction. Teacher education and training programs are the backbone of the successful educational systems throughout the world and must enjoy a significant place in educational policies. Teacher education is an international profession that requires keeping an eye on global perspective of this profession to get familiarity about various educational systems. Processes to get familiarity about various educational system processes and outcomes. Comparative educational aims to describe educational systems, processes and outcomes to assist in development of educational institutions and practices, to emphasize the educational and society relationships, to comprehend contemporary trends and issues in a global perspective. Teacher education in England. Teacher must have qualified teacher status QTS to reach in state schools in England, and to obtain QTS the teachers have to get initial teacher training ITT that includes theoretical knowledge and 18 weeks practicing of teaching during works in schools. To achieve QTS, there are certain ways. Undergraduate teacher training enables students to become a teacher while completing their degree, Bachelor of Education B.Ed, Bachelor with Arts or Science BA BSc. Postgraduate teacher training enables students to become a teacher who already hold a degree, postgraduate certificate in education. Employment-based teacher training allows pupil to become a teacher while working in a school. Graduate teacher program GTP, registered teacher program RTP, teacher first. Teacher education in Wales. The National Assembly for Wales and Welsh Assembled Government have made efforts to improve overall aspects of teacher training instead of only focusing on wages and conditions. In teacher educational institutions, medium of instruction is English or Welsh. Teacher training institutions are emphasized to offer training in Welsh as a second language, especially for primary ITE students. The General Teaching Council for Wales GTCW have developed certain professional codes of conduct and ensures its practice for registered teachers. Teacher education in Scotland. In Scotland, overall development and control of training and education is responsibility of the First Minister, and day supervision for education and training is liability of Educational Minister and Young People and Minister of Enterprise and Lifelong Learning. The GTCS is an authority that has to keep record and maintain register for all teachers who are qualified to teach in Scotland. In 2000, the standard for initial teacher education were published by the efforts of Quality Assurance Agency, including a set of benchmark statements which are basic requirements for all programs of initial teacher education in Scotland. Teacher education trends in UK. Expansion of Teacher First program. Commence of the School Direct program and enhance significant of ITT funding providers that are successfully engaged in involving schools in training program. Initiate of the Troops to Teacher program for ex-service personnel, emphasizing successful completion of professional skills test based on literacy, numeracy qualification as prerequisite for the beginning and ITT course. Provide financial support to student teacher for particular subject area or with high marks for their first degrees. Teacher education program in USA. Teacher education is considered as professional training provided to teachers in United States of America. It may be a part of college or university education program. The key aims of teacher education in USA are preparing teachers for the aspiration and needs of US as a democratic nation and enabling teachers to guide children and adults in their educational activities. Formally, primary and secondary teachers are provided training in teacher colleges known as formal schools or at universities. Training of pre-primary and primary basic school teachers. The state government set the requirements and certification of pre-primary and primary school teachers. Students, teachers have to qualify various exams prior to the entrance in formal teaching education program. To qualify entry-level certificates, student teachers have to complete a prescribed program of studies with satisfactory completion of practicum and passing the qualifying exam. Primary schools teachers are trained as journalists and have to teach most of subject to a class. Training of secondary school teachers. For secondary teachers, the basic pre-certification is almost same as for the primary school teacher. But the key difference is that secondary school teachers are certified after gaining the competence in one or more academic subjects and carry their subject in their future. Whereas a primary school teacher is certified when he is able to teach the full primary course. The secondary school teacher gets specialization in a subject, example mathematics, history, music, art, or science. Training of special education teachers. The special education teachers are trained in specialized program at both graduate and undergraduate level. They are certified on the basis of their area of specialization, example teaching or deaf, teaching of blinds or visual impaired, and various handicapped children with which teachers have been trained to work. The minimum qualification, academic qualification, is a bachelor degree in special education, but most teachers possess a master degree and some are with higher qualification in special education in various states. Training of higher education teachers. Training of higher education teacher requires the essential expertise and qualification to teach at higher level. Furthermore, teachers at higher level are supposed to conduct research in the field of their specialization and interest. Generally, teachers are required a terminal research degree (PhD) or equivalent in the area of their specialization. For professional or clinical faculty, teachers have to possess appropriate qualification with a good record of successful practice and applied research. Teacher education trends in USA. Following are some of the teacher education trends highlighting in USA nowadays. Content focus. Teacher education must focus on activities related to the subject matter and content for teaching. Further, they must know how students will learn it. Active learning provides opportunities for teachers receive feedback, analyze students' work, observe and oppose passive listening of students, or make presentation for active teaching. Coherence, goals, activities and content must be coherent with teacher knowledge, beliefs and